Yeah. In case you didn't catch what that title says, BC Builds has kind of returned, but as you can see, we ran into some technical issues with the way we used to do it. So I decided to just jump on a StreamYard and live stream it.
It's a small caveat.
It's a small caveat, but it's worth it nonetheless. So basically, this is as far as I got. We've got some of the head built, but that's about it. So, yeah, y'all are going to be getting my live reactions to this thing as I go. So, anyways, this piece B127, I hate you.
Yeah, where's B127?
So that literally just pegs on right there, and then I need B1 and B26. So just basically these are his ears, his little poochy ears, and then I'm gonna have to dig around the little things for the sprues. There we go.
The thingies.
Yeah, the sprues to get the rest.
So when our
maybe
filming attempt left off, we were talking about how this is vastly different from a Lego set.
Yeah, it's very much different from a Lego set. And honestly, like when I'm not on a camera, I can build these no problem. But this is my first time really recording myself in any way, shape, or form, actually doing this. Like, Aladar, if you don't mind looking at the live chat every now and again, I'd appreciate it, because I'm not going to be able to just, reach over and look at the camera.
I'm pulling it up as we speak, honestly.
Thank you very much, good sir.
And I know how this goes with the scrapyard.
I'm pretty sure that this is the one that has the sprue that I need. Get over here. There we go. And then this, literally, I went through that whole process of opening that bag just for this one earpiece.
Fantastic.
So anyways, yeah. So Kerclunk, there we go. And with that said, there's the head.
It's a head.
I don't know. Can you see that?
That is actually pretty cool looking.
This looks dope in black. I do really genuinely like the look of this. I have the pretty much all of the Figurized standard Digimon kits I have were all pre-built. I got them in trades because, let's face it, I wanted to avoid doing the build process myself. Because I'm a lazy bastard like that, and Alan just turned into a robot.
You bastard.
So, anyways, I'm just gonna go ahead and keep going as it is. So now we're doing what are we doing? The body. Okay. So we now have to use E14, which is this.
Are you gonna upload the pre-footage we did before this at all?
No, I'm not going to be doing anything with that old footage. I want nothing to do with it. So,
all right. Fair enough. So, what's some interesting stuff you done lately since it's crap we used to discuss?
I mean, other than work, because I have to be able to make money to be able to buy these things.
Yeah. Any interesting collectibles you've come across? Any nice games you've been playing? Shit like that?
Well, video game wise, when we were initially in that previous footage, I was playing a game called Maneater.
Yes, the happy, stimmy shark violence rage game.
I love it.
I've never played it myself, but I love how violent it is. I've seen him play it, and
The blood makes us happy.
We're psychos.
A little bit. So then we need E15 and E16.
So, for anyone who's actually watching this, feel free to ask us any questions you want to. This is the first interactive episode of BC Builds.
Yeah. And what I was trying to start up before the technical issues hit us, I was trying to get a general idea from Aladar here on how much we would like to talk about Digimon as a whole, because I am effectively building a Digimon kit.
The only thing that's coming to mind right now is before the animated series came out, it started as a Tamagotchi knockoff.
Funny enough, yeah, it kind of did have that type of beginning to it. Then, obviously, as time went on, it just exploded into its own entity.
It's kind of funny. It's called a Pokemon knockoff, and yet it started as a Tamagotchi one.
Yeah, that's where I'm going to end up having a lot of people come at me with a pitchfork.
You think Digimon is better than Pokemon?
I always have, and I always will.
I think they're equally great, but it's only because I think one area is better than the other for each one.
Yeah, I am very much of a different. I'm very much of a different opinion on that. Look, if you like Pokemon, more power to you. I'm not going to take that away from you. But what I am going to say is that, honestly, as much as Pokemon has some very iconic moments, Digimon it's just better. And of course, everybody loves to make the argument of, yeah, well, here's the thing, Josh. As much as you love Digimon, Pokemon has managed to live through all of these years with little to no problems, but Digimon has gone on hiatus multiple times. Shut the fuck up.
Just because it's gone on hiatus doesn't mean it's dead.
Exactly. I mean, look at all the love that this franchise still gets. I mean, dude, we're getting Digimon Amplified kits of the fan favorite Digimon. You're not getting that out of Pokemon now, are you?
No.
Yeah, that's what I fucking thought. Like, telling me that I'm wrong for preferring Digimon over Pokemon.
It's nuts.
It's nuts, exactly.
As a fan of both of them, the TV show for Digimon is vastly better than Pokemon.
Yeah, don't even get me started on the TV show, because let's face it, a voice acting legend was in Digimon, and bearing in mind this is probably my own arrogance showing here, but I'm fairly confident that he was never in anything Pokemon related.
Tell me who it was. I can tell you definitively if he was or not.
Steve Bloom. If you need context as to who he was Guilmon.
I don't recall him being in Pokemon, but there is another voice acting legend that was in it that I think you're going to really find interesting.
Depends on who that voice acting legend is.
Vic Mignogna.
He was Matt in the new one.
He was also Keldeo.
I'm drawing a blank there.
It's a legendary Pokemon.
I thought we were talking about Digimon, genius.
No, I was talking about him being in Pokemon. He was in there.
Well, hey, guess what? He was Matt in Digimon Adventure Tri.
which is awesome. Let's see. We also got.
I think I got this right. Yeah. Sorry.
If you know who he is, we've got Eric Stewart in both Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh!
Eric Stewart?
Stewart.
Eric Stewart, okay. I do not know who that is.
You did watch the original Yu-Gi-Oh!, right?
Barely.
He was Kaiba.
That explains a lot.
For Pokemon fans, he was the original voice of Brock and James.
Really?
You know this. Like, you actually know them.
Well, yeah, the cartoon was one thing that I definitely had growing up.
You gave me the impression you never saw a single episode.
Oh, no, I did indeed watch the OG Pokemon. I did indeed watch the original Pokemon cartoon when I was younger.
Okay. I apologize for that assumption then. That was out of line.
You're fine. I'll punish you later. And then
nah. Here's an interesting question.
What is this interesting question?
If you could bring any voice actor back just to reprise one role, who would it be and why?
I think you know who it is. Like, are we allowed to go outside of what we were initially talking about?
I mean strictly dead voice actors.
Oh. Well, obviously, if we're going solely on that, there's only one that immediately comes to mind.
Okay.
And that's Chris Latta. And the reason why I want to bring Chris Latta back, I want to hear him do Starscream.
One last time.
One last time. That's all I want to hear.
Forget Wheeljack, forget Cobra Commander, Starscream.
Exactly. Just let me hear Starscream at least once in my lifetime. So, anyways, E112. Which is right here.
I have a Transformers voice actor too, but I don't want them to come back to reprise a Transformers role, even though this is one of my favorite characters.
I'm guessing he was either Blaster or Jazz.
Scatman Crothers.
Jazz.
Yeah, you want to know who I want to have him come back to reprise?
Why do I got the feeling it's a Looney Tune?
No, Hanna-Barbera character.
Oh, okay, even better.
Hong Kong Phooey.
Yes! Oh my god. Yeah, that would be pretty awesome. I would love to hear Hong Kong Phooey again.
You want to know what's really funny about that though?
What?
Another jazz voice actor has taken over for Scatman in the role of Hong Kong Phooey.
I'm scared to ask.
Phil Lamar.
I am accepting of this. See how quick my whole tone just straight up switched.
I mean, there's only 3 jazz voice actors I know the names of off the top of my head. There's Darius McCrary, Scatman Crothers, and Phil Lamar.
And Phil Lamar, which jazz? Was he ever actually jazz?
Yes, he was. Wait, I know one more. Troy Baker. He was FOC jazz, but Phil Lamar was animated jazz.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm hearing it now. Yeah, it was hit. Oh my god, dude. Who's the one guy that voices a character in a specific thing that I either play or watch that blew my fucking mind when you told me they voiced animated Prowl?
Jeff Bennett.
Yeah, Jeff Bennett. Who was he in another thing?
Johnny Bravo.
Yeah, that's the one that keeps fucking with me. Fucking Johnny Bravo was animated Prowl.
And Ultra Magnus.
And that's where my brain just melted at that point.
And Captain Fanzone.
You can stop now.
Yes, I can. That was the last role I know he had in the series.
He's still kicking, right?
Yeah, Jeff Bennett's still alive and kicking.
Good. Now let's discuss a character that I'm pretty sure you already know where I'm going with this. Or you don't. Either way, it doesn't matter. Because, point is, there is a specific thing I want him to do.
Okay.
Do you remember the Dungeons and Dragons cartoon?
I've heard of it.
But you've never watched it.
I can't seem to find it anywhere where it'll actually play on my laptop.
What if I told you that the main villain of that was voiced by a voice actor that we know and love and cherish for years to come?
Peter Cullen.
Yes. I want
heard that.
I want him to utilize that voice. But when he's utilizing that voice, I want him to specifically be what's his face?
Nemesis?
No, I want him to be Shattered Glass Optimus with that.
Ooh.
As far as the actual name of the character, dude, I have no fucking idea.
He's not the first Optimus Prime voice actor to play a villain that is held in high regard these days.
And the one you're thinking of is
Gary Chalk.
Yes. He was in Voltron, the one Nicktoons one.
I did not know that.
Yeah, he was in that, and he was one of the bad guys. He was the human bad guy, nonetheless.
This is news to me. That's awesome.
So this literally just fits in right there, and that's a neat little power core looking thingamabobber.
Ooh, nice.
Looks like a little skull. I like that.
It does. The villain I know him as is a little more obscure given the series it comes from.
Okay, what's the series?
Sonic Underground.
And the wife just got home. And off went the dog. Hang on.
Hello. So, would you like to know who Gary Chalk was in Sonic Underground?
I'm live currently. So. Yeah, the camera is pointing downward, though, so you can't be seen. I apologize for that. My wife literally just walked in the door. So,
hello.
If you would like to say hi. Hello. So yeah. D27.
Do I need to repeat anything?
Probably. Just give me a second, please.
Okay. Just let me know when.
I'm trying to find a spree.
Esprit!
Leave spree!
And screw!
And now, whiskey!
What is the matter with us?
Why do I get the feeling I'm missing a sprue?
Because you're not looking in the right area.
This is gonna bug me if I don't have. Oh, there it is. That's because it's a freaking clear translucent piece. That's why I was not seeing it.
Ain't that just wonderful?
Isn't it? Now, I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting very tired because I took my work gummies, which is my basically my sleep aid.
Oh boy.
It is starting to kick in, but I've still got a little bit of life in me, so we're gonna see how long I last.
Place your bets now in the comments section how long it is before he dozes off.
Or before I finally decide to just end this live stream. Because I end up saying, look, I'm tired. I want to go to bed.
And if we do wind up cutting off before he finishes, there's a chance we'll start it back up once we can, and we'll finish it.
And I'm fairly confident. Yep. So I'm going to just go ahead and do it now. There we go.
Nice. So I had asked you something. Do you want me to go ahead and repeat it?
Sure. Yeah, go ahead.
Would you like to know who Gary Chalk was in Sonic Underground?
Part of me wants to say he was Dr. Robotnik.
Yep.
I had a feeling that was the only thing that made perfect sense. Anyways, moving on.
I found out Maurice LaMarche was in that series too.
Pretend I know who that is.
He's the brain from Pinky and the Brain.
Okay.
That's literally his most iconic role. But anyway, what else can we go into?
What were we trying to go into before we ended up going completely off the rails?
I don't remember.
I was about to make a point on why I deliberately chose Digimon over Pokemon.
Okay, let's hear it.
I chose Digimon over Pokemon entirely because just on a power scaling level alone, Digimon reigns supreme all day. Like, you cannot convince me otherwise on that. It is just not possible. So, let's see.
I could debate it, but it would be pointless to do so.
Because you know you'd lose.
No, because I don't think you're going to accept my example.
Well, that depends on what your example is, because I can actually give you actual scientific data proving Digimon are actually far more powerful than Pokemon are.
In one of the movies, Dialga and Palkia were starting to tear apart reality because of a fight they were having.
Yeah, but that was implied. None of that was actually flat out confirmed.
There was a city that was dissolving.
Okay, big whoop. They were warping reality to a city. Like, let that sink. Like, let that specific part of your argument sink in real quick.
It could have destroyed all of reality if it wasn't stopped.
And even then, they still didn't get to do it. Guess what happened in Digimon?
What?
Exactly that. A Digimon that was so powerful, he basically rewrote all of reality.
Ew.
Yeah. 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 Fuck you and your Pokemon logic.
Okay, fair point. It's been a while since I've seen the series, so I'll concede to that.
Now, to get to my actual scientific data point, take Charizard at his most powerful, pitting him up against the most powerful form of Agumon, because I can't remember the name of his starter form.
Greymon.
No, the little pink pudgy thing.
Oh, I can't remember that either.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody cares.
Agumon was fucking adorable.
He is. I don't care what anybody says. He is.
So, Mega Charizard versus Agumon's most powerful form.
Which is War Greymon.
Wait, you know about Mega Evolutions, right?
I do know about Mega Evolutions, and even then, I'm about to break your little Pokemon heart when I tell you this.
No, I'm giving you I'm making sure you've got all the information needed, that's all.
Yeah. Mega Charizard at his most powerful, when we were to compare and contrast the amount of power that he could pretty much put out in a single moment to destroy a specific amount of an environment, he could only do enough output damage to level a town. Do you want me to go into how much War Greymon could deal?
Well, I mean, given he's called War Greymon, I could imagine he'd probably decimate an entire continent.
It wasn't that bad, but it's safe to say that when they actually sat down and did the research, it came out to be pretty much the entirety of 3 cities.
Ouch.
Just one swing of his most powerful attack, and he decimated an entire city. Like 3 whole cities he decimated.
Wow.
Yeah. Anytime I get into a heated debate with a Pokemon fan, I hit them with that. And it shuts them up almost every time. Safe to say, it's pretty fucking glorious.
Well, there's still one argument I could make, but it all boils down to preference.
Okay, and I just screwed up.
Sometimes Pokemon look cooler.
Not all the time.
But sometimes.
There's only one Pokemon I will concede to, and that's Darkrai. That is
Darkrai is pretty badass.
Fucking beautiful design for a Pokemon. I love Darkrai's design. And that is about as far as I go with that.
Can't wait for you to see Detective Pikachu.
I did see Detective Pikachu.
How'd you like it?
I quite enjoyed it. Tried to get my wife to watch it, but she wasn't having it.
Why?
That's a good question. I don't even remember why.
I mean, between the two of you, she's actually the Pokemon fan.
Is she?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's super funny because I even tried to get her to watch Sonic the Hedgehog, and she just says, like, she's just not having it.
How was Sonic? I didn't get to see that.
I thoroughly enjoyed it. I loved it, dude. Like, and the fact that not only is it getting a sequel, by the way, it's getting a sequel. I already know who one of the voice actors is for the sequel.
Idris Elba as Knuckles.
Why you gotta ruin it?
I was guessing.
There's no way you could have guessed that and been on point without having seen something on it.
I give you my word, I've seen nothing. I just know he's been pretty prominent lately.
Uh-huh. All right, so these shoulder pieces are fucking weird because I literally just figured out I have to do this in a very, very specific way. Whoops. Oh, joy, one of my favorite things ever, polycaps.
So, last thing I'm going to ask about Sonic, how was Jim Carrey as Robotnik?
Absolute perfection. You need to see it just for him.
Okay.
If my boy Solus is watching, quick shout out to him. He's planning on getting the orange Power Baser set.
There is no Solus here that I can see.
Well, he probably doesn't even realize I'm live right now.
Well, crud.
Well, shit. Not gonna lie though, those gummies are truly starting to kick in right now. So this might be coming to an end far sooner than I planned. But I'm still gonna trudge on because I'm stubborn.
He's also just about as dumb as Crumple Zone sometimes.
Quit talking about yourself like that.
Eat shit.
Yeah, you wanna know why he's telling me to eat shit?
Just eat shit.
He hates losing to me. He really does.
Let's get you on some Mario Kart. See how much you're laughing then. I'll kick your ass.
Oh, how I'm going to enjoy pounding you in the ground in that.
And then after I
Blue
get
shell
done,
after blue shell after blue shell.
after I get done making you inhale the smoke from my cart, I'm gonna beat you into the dirt on Mortal Kombat and Soul Calibur.
Oh, he is so convinced he's going to beat me. This is adorable.
In fact, we should probably live stream those.
Yeah, live stream them so that they can all watch as I beat you into submission.
If I lose, I will take it graciously.
No, you won't. No, you won't. You are going to get so angry at the game that you're finally just going to throw the fucking controller and be like, I'm done! I'm fucking done! I don't know how the fuck is in there. Just straight up float the controller in your hand like this, and all of a sudden you got the motherfucker throwing a goddamn stick around and shit. I don't understand! It's bullshit! Alan, dude, it's just a game. Fuck you!
Seriously though, at some point we should live stream the two of us playing games together.
Just the thought of that alone scares me.
Why?
That is something that I'm not exactly quote unquote prepped for.
I mean, if you want, I can hunt down the cartridge for it and we can start off on GoldenEye.
Yeah, I'm not gonna play GoldenEye.
You've never played it?
Oh no, I have. I'm just probably the only human being on the face of the earth that actually doesn't like that game.
I've never played it myself, so I can't really comment on it.
Yeah. So that's done. Then
I'm giving you a heads up. People in the comment section are probably going to start raging at this part in the playback. So,
yeah, well, sorry, not sorry. I'm like, look, I understand why GoldenEye is considered sacred. I do. I just don't care.
actually, I wasn't even talking about your lack of giving a damn about it. It's probably the fact that I haven't played it.
You haven't played it?
No.
Okay, well, hey, buddy, you're not missing much. I can see it now. There's going to be a comment later on down the line. Blasphemer!
I'm still going to hunt it down and run through it at least once so I can say I did.
Yeah, have fun. GoldenEye is considered one of those.
A Final Fantasy VII, huh?
Where apparently the sacredness of it is beyond our comprehension.
On that note, FF7 is not the best thing ever.
He's going there. Aladar came into this stream looking for blood. He is out for blood and he is ready to take it. What are you doing, Bean? You
While
know
I'm
I'm
at
busy,
it,
dude.
While I'm at it, I might as well say Ocarina of Time is not the perfect video game either.
That one I'd be willing to argue with you more on, but I'm not going to because as much as I love that game, I've never beaten it.
I've beaten it 3 times in my lifetime. I think it's a good game, but it's not the end-all, be-all.
Yeah, there's a bunch of people in life that would probably argue this till they're quite literally blue in the face.
Let them.
Yep, same. Like, see how you feel about Ocarina of Time?
Yes.
Guess what?
What?
Digimon will always be better than Pokemon. I will fucking die on that hill.
The only area where I'm going to say Pokemon is better than Digimon is the video games.
That's debatable. That is 1,000% debatable. Oh, shit.
You guys see how we have different opinions on this stuff and we can still get along?
Yeah. Be more like us. That being said, I'll be right back.
I swear, if he's rage quitting, I'm going to smack him. So, for those of you in the comments, either once this goes to just being a video or what have you, what's your life like right now? What you up to? How's your mental health? That kind of crap. Like, I'm genuinely curious and concerned, and I do want to know. I'm pretty sure BC does too, but at the same time, I don't know any other way to word it besides just all that other crap. So, let's hear from you.
Hear from me about what?
I just asked the audience what their mental state and everything is, how they're doing, etc., etc.
Ah, yes. It's just like, just on that note, it's okay. How do I tackle this? Because
It's okay to not be okay.
yeah, that's basically what I'm trying to say. It is okay to not be okay. No one has to be perfect.
When you're feeling not okay, just turn on some Simple Plan or some MyChem and you'll be fine.
Or whenever it's actually out, go ahead and watch a few episodes of Evolutions. That might help you.
Don't listen to him. Like, yes, go check the series out, please. We're working very hard on it, but don't listen to him.
Well, why not? You don't know how other people's coping mechanisms work.
I'm fairly certain this is going to be more depressing than the original Land Before Time.
You don't know that.
We have to rewrite everything.
Yeah. So?
You said you wanted to go back to the original dark ass tone we had.
Well, obviously, there's still going to be comedic tones to it. Why? Simple. We have a mutt.
Hello.
He wasn't supposed to come out during live streams. The fuck, Alan? Aladar, sorry.
I can't always keep a rein on him. I'm sorry. You should know this. He lived with you for a while.
What do you do? If you guys could give me just 1 moment.
Puppy business.
Puppy business. Get your cat. Yes.
In other words, you guys are being replaced. On a different note, let's see. Who are some characters you'd like to see us try to bring into Evolutions? There's something. We are going for some pretty obscure ones as it is, but we're open to suggestions. As you can tell, I'm not very good on the spot. I'd be horrible hosting a panel at a convention.
Yeah. Hey there.
Hello?
Hello.
What's cracking, little bitch?
Talking a little bitch. Quick little interlude. I'm eating a Pop-Tart.
Can I have one? Shut up. Go back to laying down next to Starscream and stay there. But I want... No, go. Good. Sorry about that.
I could hear him moving around.
He's laying down.
You still certain of that?
I can see him right now. He's laying down next to Starscream parked in his jet mode.
Huh. I guess the beating Star Saber used to give him finally actually clicked.
Hopefully.
And yes, every single time Star Saber would beat on him because he wouldn't listen, he was screaming this is animal abuse.
It was animal abuse.
This coming from the animal himself, who is murdering the English language every single time he opens his mouth.
Oh god, he's coming over. Just because you cannot handle the fact that it is animal abuse does not mean that you can say I am murdering something. Okay?
Rex,
What?
you have little right to tell me anything.
Shut the fuck up.
I don't see you making me.
What kind of Pop-Tart is that? Ow! Go lay down. But I want to go lay down. But Pop-Tart, go lay down.
Rex,
What?
it's the Oreo flavored ones.
Ew, gross.
Excuse me?
I'm going and laying down like I was told. Fuck the Oreo ones.
Those were the ones you were eating while you were here.
He was told they were vegetarian and they turned him off.
Why would you ruin my fun?
I'm not the one who did it.
Then who did it?
Who do you think?
Ratchet.
No, Screamer.
Oh. Screamer?
What? Ow.
Why would you ruin my fun?
Ruin your fun? I saved everyone their Pop-Tarts. Rex wouldn't stop getting into them.
Hey, Rex.
What?
What exactly did Starscream tell you?
That all the Pop-Tart flavors I liked are vegetarian, and vegetarian stuff is not good for puppies because they're supposed to have a strictly meat diet.
You do realize he was bullshitting you the entire time, right?
He was he?
He
Uh-oh.
sure was. Go get him, boy.
And there they go out of the room.
How fast?
Let's see. Screamer flying as fast as he can, and Rex just chasing after him with how fast his little legs can carry him.
What can I envision that?
So again, I'm sorry for that.
No, you're not.
Hey, if I could control him better, I would.
Again, no, you're not. You're not sorry. This is all quite entertaining for the both of us.
Hopefully entertaining to the audience, too.
And plus, that's what Screamer gets for taking away my fun.
The things I have planned for him for future reviews anyway.
For who?
You'll see him get his just desserts, let's put it that way.
Then we plug this in right here. And we got a body built.
Oh, sweet. He looks like a dragon.
For now, it does. Basically, okay. Admittedly, those sleep aids are really starting to kick in, so I'm starting to think that maybe it's best for me to start drawing this to a close. But before I go away, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys precisely what he's going to look like when he's done.
Minus the different paint job.
Mine is the difference in color of the plastics and stuff. This is generally what he's going to look like once everything is all said and done.
Dude, that is sick.
It's badass, dude. I love the looks of these guys.
So, a question I bet everyone's going to be asking in the comments, it's best to address now. Is there going to be a part 2 to this?
Probably. If the next question is, when will part 2 be? More than likely tomorrow.
Okay. I have a personal preview for you, BC, if you want to know what kind of pain Starscream's going to be in. At some point, we're going to cover Classics Grimlock.
Oh God.
The last time I reviewed him, Grimlock wouldn't let go of Starscream's arm in his Dino mode.
Now that's funny.
So, with that being said, are we officially drawing to a close, or do you have any more steam?
I'm mostly looking over everything. See just how much further I've got. Although it seems like the more I look this over, the more it seems as if all I've got left to really do is the legs.
Think you could kick it tonight, or wait until tomorrow?
I see what you did there.
Question remains, where do you think you're at right now?
I can give you an answer here in just a moment.
Okay.
Put this around. Yeah, no. I don't got it in me to complete this tonight.
Okay, so we'll resume this tomorrow then.
Yep. I will go ahead and leave everything out and have it ready to go for tomorrow. So with that said, for those of us who did tune in, I thank you very much for joining in on the fun. He's going to be right here, ready to go for tomorrow, so that when I actually sit down and finish him, I will be able to actually, finish him.
Then we can just do it.
And so, yeah, once again, I appreciate you guys for coming out and checking out the live stream. I appreciate it very much. And yeah, I think we're good to go.
Not much else to say other than just stay tuned for the next one. Same time, same channel.
He was trying so hard not to say same bat time, same